Hey people, it's Kelly of printprayslay, and I have a new video for you. I know you see some of my art items in the frame. These are paint markers, acrylic paint markers, and I've shared them before on my channel. These are my highlighters. These are my watercolors. We're really not talking about you guys today. I don't even know why you over here. But it is about my paint markers. And to be honest, they ran out. Like, I haven't even used some of them. And when I go to use them, it's like I got to say a whole prayer hoping that they work. So what I did, since it's Amazon Prime weekend, 2 day, whatever the case is, I think it's Amazon Prime Day, even though it's a couple days, I went ahead and bought Uni Posca Pens. That is what I am calling them, Posca. I'm hoping that's the name. Maybe I should have. But I'm going to unbox them here. They came in the mail yesterday. I was pulling out of my driveway and the Amazon package was on the step in the sun. I whipped that car around so fast. I was like, my markers. They are in the sun. So I went and grabbed the Amazon package, threw it in the house, unboxed it a little bit, and I got right here. What did I get? I got somewhere. I could have swore I got somewhere. I think I got right here. And I said, let me videotape this. And I went the whole day looking at this package because I wanted to unbox it with you guys. All right, so let me show you why I went and bought these. So I haven't done a flip through of this journal. Well, this Bible, actually, it's a Bible. This Bible in a while. Trying to keep up with the weekly flip through. So I have to do some of those. But this is a Posca pen. And all the rest of them are these pens. And I know you're saying, oh, well, Kelly, it looks good. That does not. And it's not because I outlined it with black. I had to outline it with black to make it look like that's how it's supposed to look. I had to take the nib out of the neon green or lime green just so it can look like this. I had to definitely pray about the orange, went over it 50 million times. The white is a Posca pen. So, for example, this is my pink. Let me move my Bible before something splat on it. Paper. Oh, this paper got somebody's name on it. Oh, no. I should have came with some paper. Okay, Dallas. I got a Dallas post-it note right here. So, this is the nib for these. It's like a wood, almost like a wood point, and it dries out. You see that? And so what I have been doing, yes, I know some people are like, oh, you got to shake it. You got to push it down. I was shaking this thing over and over. So what I have had to do is get dirty. Just touch the end of this. Flip it. Put it inside of here. And then use it. And even then, sometimes it doesn't work. See? Nope, yep, it's still not working. But that's what worked for the lime. So it's like it has a blockage in there or something. Like the paint just dried up. Or I thought it was this. But it's completely different. You see, it's not even enough paint on there for me to even get my hands dirty. This should be soaking wet. But there are some of them that work. I think, was it the blue? I think the blue is working. Hold on. So you can see how saturated it's supposed to be. Yeah, see, this one is working. That is how it's supposed to be. Nice and juicy. But that's not happening. And I was like, I don't know if it's because my pink went out and I used to have them like this. And I was like, well, maybe that's not the way you're supposed to keep them because they came in a box like this. So I was like, okay. So I started keeping them like that. But then the other ones started to dry out. My black is not as black. See? And nobody wants to keep having to flip the nib over. So I say all that to say, after having this and having this is completely different. Like, I don't have any issues with this. So the nib on the Posca pens are are like a plastic. Let me see. Yeah, you can really see now. Look at that HD. Go ahead, phone, showing up for work today. All right, so you can see the wood. You can see how it's like no ink up in there or no paint up in there. And you can see that it's kind of like a woodish wick. It's like a, I don't know what it is. Sponge type thing? I don't know. It's like a hard sponge. And this, honestly, the Posca ones, they seem real plastic. I'm going to show you when I open a new one because I never used a new one. All right, so with the Posca pens, you still should shake them. That's why it has that little thing in it, like a spray can type of thing. And when you first get them, you do have to press down to get the ink to kind of get to that plastic part. But I never have to hope that the ink comes out. I mean, that the paint comes out of this. All right, so that was this pink, and that's the Posca pink. Big difference. However, this is this is also from this paint, and that's how it was when I first got it. And I was like, oh, comparable, right? And so they started drying out. So these were like, I think they were like $16. And I was like, that is a deal. A deal if you bought them and you want to use them right then and there, and then that's it. If you want them to last, you do need to invest. So we had a good run. I'm going to gift them to my daughter. She's really into art. She's going to be very upset that it doesn't come with a pink. I mean, it does have this pink, but this pink is very light in comparison. But it does work for now. So, and I did love like the colors. Like, look at all these different colors. Like, you got 2 different golds, a brown, 2 different oranges, or no, 2 different yellows. That's the yellow, that's the love. You got the 3 purples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that 5? No, 4 blues, 2 greens. Like, it was an awesome case. Like, I really loved it. Like, the fact that it came with like a beige, like nothing comes with beige. So I thought it was really, really nice. And this is a gold, not just a brown. It's like a gold. And I really, really appreciated that. And the same thing with this silver. So these 2 still work. However, I already went and bought my Posca collection. So these are the Posca pens that I bought individually. Yes, I do remember this. It will get unboxed. I know this is an unboxing. But I just want to, like, I guess share my journey. My Uni Posca journey. That's what I want to do. So I'm going through this drawer that has like all my grab it now pens. Like, I reach for these a lot. And I think I have another really quickly right here. Okay. So just to be honest, this was my first introduction into like a paint pen. This is my Faber-Castell pen. I wanted to make like white dot marks. Like, let me see. Baby flip through. All right, so you see how I make these little dots and these lines and this and, you know, dots and stuff. They, to me, make the page stand out a bit. Let me show you another one, like one of my favorite ones. Just dotting it. Where's my favorite page at? All right. It's about date night. But just how the dots add something to the page, okay? So I got this, but it's super thick. I should have known by how thick it was. But so I don't know if these even come in a smaller or thinner nib. But yeah, but it worked well. Like, I was like, oh man, it's like paint. So, and it's paint, so it doesn't really bleed through Bible pages either. So I was like, yes. Moving along, I discovered Posca pens. And so this set came in 3. So this is a 3M. This is a 1.8, 2.5 mm, which is really a 5, I believe. Yeah, 5M. And then this one is a 1M. Okay? So in sizes, the lower you are in the number, the smaller the nib is. So you can see with these 3. All right. Okay, so you see how this one is pointed and and smaller, and then you get a little bit medium, and then you get the fat boy right here. So I appreciate all of them for different reasons. Like, I want to show you using the big one to cover big area spaces. Like if I was to, I think I have a page. That ain't it. That ain't it. Okay, so I went back on this one. I already showed you this page, but I went back and it looks like I painted this, but I only did it with like the Posca pen. So if I wanted to cover a bigger area, I definitely would use my 5. Like if I wanted to cover like a big circle here and then color it in. Or for some people who paint rocks or something, like my daughters like to paint rocks. To cover the most space really quickly, you would use this one. And then if you're going to dot in there, you can use one of these. So to cover big spaces, these two. To dot, these two. Which is why I decided that my perfect size is the 3M. Alright, so again, the 3M nib is the medium one, and it looks like that. So that is what I purchased. That is what I believe is in this box. That's what I hope is in this box. But today, I think it's the last day for Prime Day. So if I got it wrong, I can purchase again. So then I went and got the gold. Comes in the same sizes. You got the 1, the 3, and the 5. Okay. And I bought the pink by itself because I thought this pink was the only thing that was going bad in this group. So I bought pink. So I'm going to have an extra pink. I'm going to have an extra all of these because there's, to my knowledge, pink, silver, gold, and white and black in here. Then I bought the blacks. There are more of these. They came in a pack of 3. I put the other ones somewhere else because I knew I would only need 1 at the time. But they all are the same size. And again, it's the 3. So I'm feeling like a 3 is what I mostly would use because a 3 can cover a big space and it also can do nice little dots and little marks. However, I do reach for this one the most. This one gets used the most, and this is my white one that is at a 1M. And then I went and bought the silver one. The silver one, I believe, came by itself also. I would have loved the silver one in the 3 like this, since the silver one, the gold, and the white I use as accent markers. So they're the ones that I put like the lines and the dots and circles, the kind of art marks, versus I'm coloring something in or I'm writing my words or something like that. Oh yeah, and writing words. So let's open this up. 12 minutes later. Okay, they really packaged this thing, didn't they? Okay, so these seem to be extra since they on the side. And these are gold and silver 3M. So again, I already have those right here. So I'm good with that. I'm just going to hold them. And yeah. Keep them wrapped up just in case. Alright, so this is the, looks like pastel colors, kind of. I don't know what language that is. It says Mitsubishi, so I'm assuming it is Japanese. Is Mitsubishi a Japanese car, right? Because that's my first car was a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Yep, Japan. So I didn't know they making cars and markers out here. Yep. So that's what it is. I'm about to open this up so we can see what these look like. Okay, that's not how you open them. I was about to rip all that off. Okay, so these colors do look nice because every time I saw the Posca pens, I saw like the colors that's basically on the box, the primary type of colors, you know, red, yellow, pink, green, purple, orange, blue. So I just was like, I want more than that. I want some turquoise, some mother of pearls, like some lilac. So I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go for this orange that may be peach, to be honest. And I don't have that in here. So, I mean, if it's the true color of the top, it should be a peach versus an orange. But let's see. All right. So, you see how the nib is white? Let me draw it close so you can see if it is Like the plastic that I'm talking about. So see, it's like it's hard though, see? It's making me ashy. So first you shake them. All right. Get all the ink shaking up in there. See, these things gave me PTSD. I'm over here hoping. I'm honestly praying in my mind, like, God, please let this work. And that's sad that now, but my life about to be right. I got the right pens. So I'm going to press down. So this nib kind of press down. And when you press down, you kind of activate the color going into the nib. All right, so I'm doing that. Okay, and boom. It then magically turned from white to what I hope is peach. And it is. Look at that beautiful color. Yes, peach. All right, yeah. I love it. I love it. And again, all of these are 3M. I'm going to leave a link for you can't even see it. Just trust me, it's 3M. So I'm going to leave a link for these. I think I'm just going to do these ones because y'all know what red, yellow, and all of that look like. If I see a color in here that's a little unique, then I'll do that. But they're pretty much the color that's on there, right? Like, that's pretty daggone close. Yeah, it is what it is with the colors. And you know what? This might be the last one. If it's gonna be the last one, it ain't gonna be yellow. It's gonna be it's gonna be this aqua turquoise color. No shade to yellow, but that's not really my color. I like pinks, blues, oranges. I'm trying to see if I can get you to see when it activates. Let me see. I'm gonna need to do it on top of the Bible. All right. Let me see. Did I not shake it enough? Oh, there you go. You can see right there. Ah! See, it's filling up. So it got a little texture in it too, I can tell. All right. It's almost done and covered. Maybe I should dab it one more time. There it goes. All right, and then I can go through here. And it's paint. So these are not going to sit there and blend for you. That blue. That's a pretty blue. You know you pretty. Okay. And I don't know what that is. That's reminding me of my mild liner. This color. Remind me of this right here. No, this right here. Yeah, this one. It's like a purpley blue. Everything in me wants to test it. It's like, are you a purpley blue or what? All right, let's see. But I'm not, because, you know, my video is 18 minutes. But this is what the colors are looking like. I don't know what this is called. I'm assuming they're like pastel. Like, I'm going to call them pastel. And I'm really going to research how I should house them. Like, what I do with my calligraphy pens is they lay flat. They lay like this. And I don't know if that is a better way to hold them. And maybe that is why this box is down like this. But then you got something like this that's upright. Okay, so these are like your typical colors. Oh, they did throw in a line for me. Thank you, because I was looking for the, like, where the green? Like, you got the... All right, my least used would probably be this red. Then I don't really use brown like that. All right, I don't really use dark blue, to be honest. And then probably this color, which reminds me of the orange in here. Yeah, it reminds me of the orange. Why am I trying to look this thing? Are y'all the same orange? I thought this was no, they're not the same orange. If you can see the slight, but you know what? We got to use them. All right, let's see. Because it could have been just a different of a print with the, This feels so weird. I wish like I can read what the, like they probably had the colors on here, but I Kelly just don't know. Like that probably means something. And that, I mean, I know it means something, but I'm just saying maybe those are where the colors are, and I can't tell. Like there should be something on my phone where I can like scan it. All right, no more shaking. Where I can like scan the words, because that's not even on my computer. Like I can't even type that in. Like if it was Latin or something, I could type in the letters and have Google convert it for me. This one is taking a lot of time to activate. Now, I'm gonna let you sit there and get your life together. Yeah, they look. You can. Yeah, they look different. You can see that they're different now. Oh shoot! Paint came out. All right. That's not orange. I mean, like it's like a peach. Like a. I know I call it that peach. That's something different. That's like a grapefruit. This is like a light peach type color. Compared to the, oh my goodness, never ever have I ever gotten this many types of oranges. Like I am look at the different look at the orange selection. Oh my goodness, yes, the orange is my favorite color. Now what I really would have wanted was a whole bunch of oranges and a whole bunch of blues and a whole bunch of pinks, but I'm assuming, I mean thankfully this is still working. And they got some blues over here, but like this is the blue selection for this one. That's pretty. Like, so I may not give these to my daughter. The ones that work. I'll give her the pink because I know I'm not going to use that pink. That's just not my color. All right, what's going on with you? Why are you not doing your job today? Do I have to take you back to the store? Oh, I don't think this one. So I guess Posca Pens be messing up too. It seemed like it wants to come down. Like I can see the paint right there, but it's not coming all the way down into the nib. Should I pull it? Oh, look. I can pull it. All right. Because I don't want paint to splatter all over my thing. All right, there it goes. Oh, maybe I should do you over here so people can see the difference. All right. So that's the difference. I'm not really liking that color as much. Where is it at? This is like a weird, it's like a weird beige. I don't know. I like this one, this orange more. But I knew I'm gonna like these two oranges. Like, oh my gosh. Like even in this pack, I only got this one orange. Usually you getting one orange. Everything in me wants to test out all of these, and I'm just not gonna do that right now. But I have extra white, extra. See, this is gray, and I believe this one is silver though. Yeah. See, so there is a difference. Okay, just like there's difference between brown and gold. So this is my silver one, and this is a gray one that came in this pack. I'm sure I didn't buy the black and the white over in vain. You know what? Here go the silver right here. The silver and gold came on the side. Now, what I wish is that I just bought this first, and it'd have saved money. However, this was a good learning experience, and these were fun while they lasted. And again, some of them are still working. Like, I still love this one. This pink, even though I don't use it as much, is still working. This is a lime, and I'm not sure if this lime is going to be, you know, brighter or what, but they do seem like two different colors. So I'm still going to use them because they do, when they show up, they work. I mean, as you can see right here, I would say I don't even have a good a good example, but here's an example of when they show up. When they show up, they are good. Okay, it's just when they dry out, you got this situation, and I don't know what to do about that. I don't know if I should like wet the nib or what. But I already invested in these, so I'm fine. It doesn't mean that I want to discard these, but I will be okay with my kids using these. Kiddos are not touching these. These were expensive. But they were on sale. They were like $30 something. So, again, that's because of Prime Day, and it's almost over. It is today. I think tomorrow might be the last day. So I'm going to do some research on how I should house these. Like, do people, and by research, I'm just going to call some friends. Do I lay them flat like this, which is what I am thinking? Because that is how I house these. They're in a drawer, and in a drawer they lay flat. Most of my other inky pens, like, they're in a drawer, except for this one. This one was laid down. Let me see if it's still doing its job. Ooh, you big. Look how big the dot is. But it's still juicy. So I'm thinking I'm going to lay them down like this and just, have them in one of my little things over there by super tips and stuff and be okay. But I hope you learned something from this video. If not, I hope you just had fun with me and my experience unboxing my Posca pens. I'm excited about these little markers. This is something that I really want to use in this Bible, which is my prayer Bible. I write my prayers in here, and my commonplace journal. So it's a lot of inking going on in here, a lot of paint. I'm using a lot of acrylic paint in here, and I'm using a lot of watercolor in here. But then I layer it with the acrylic paint markers. So that is my plan. That's what I've been doing, having fun this summer. But like, you can't tell me that that's not cute. Like, that's adorable. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know. Again, the link for these is down below. They are on sale currently. When they're not on sale, these babies can run you a good $50, $60. So that's why I grabbed these $16 ones, and they lasted me for a good year. So if you getting into something and you don't really know if this is what you like, I recommend buying these, to be honest. Honestly, I don't think they sell these anymore, but I will give you a link to some other ones that are comparable, that have similar colors, similar sizes, and things like that. And they may even last longer, considering that I know that I would like this kind of nib. It's just that once I did this, I just jumped far into let me get the professional ones. Not over here doing no professional work, but I'm want the professional pens. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, had fun. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I really do interact with every comment, unless it's a spam one. Like, I can tell. But other than that, I do comment, I answer questions, I encourage you, all of that. And so thank you so much for watching. I really do enjoy being on this channel and being excited. Like, that was the first thing. I did nothing in me was like, oh, let me go show my mom. Let me go show my daughters. It was like, let me go show my subscribers on YouTube my new pens, my new markers. So you guys do matter to me, and I appreciate y'all. So enjoy, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.